Hello, everyone. Father Andrew Dickinson here with your Monday morning Newman Center update. I want to tell you about what horror movies get right. But first, as we break the mold here at Pius XII Newman Center, a little bit of our schedule this week. On Monday night, come back soon from your 3-day weekend because Bishop Paul Swain, our own shepherd of the Sioux Falls Diocese, will be with us for Mass on Monday night at 5:30. And then after that Mass, he'll have what we call an Operation Andrew dinner with men from the Newman Center, talking to them about priestly life and what is entailed in priestly life. Come for a free dinner and for some conversation about one of the great lives and vocations of the church. On Tuesday night, we'll have another guest with us, Father Anthony Araniello from the Community of the Beatitudes. He's going to talk at 7:30 about Jesus hiding in plain sight. That's right, Jesus hiding in plain sight, his experience from when he was in Jerusalem. Then finally, Friday night, we have a barn dance out at the Egger Barn. This is to support the mission trips and the mission group that we work with down in Mississippi each year over spring break. All right, I told you I was going to explain what do horror movies get right. Now, I'm not a fan of horror movies whatsoever. I don't like them. I'm scared about them. Like when the music comes on and you know something bad's going to happen, I just kind of start hiding my hands. Even when I'm watching something like on Netflix and has a scary scene, I'll kind of hide my eyes in that way. But one thing that they get right is the idea that there are powers in this world about which we should be cautious before we meddle. Whether it's an old-fashioned movie like Poltergeist from the 1970s where they disturb a graveyard and things happen, or more recently at Christmas time last year there was a movie entitled Krampus in which this boy kind of speaks badly about Christmas and this evil Christmas spirit comes in and terrorizes the family. But the idea in horror movies that they get right is we can awaken things by our actions. Our actions have spiritual consequences. Well, St. Paul talks about this well in Galatians chapter 5. Galatians chapter 5, verses 19, 20, and into 21, he talks about how the fruits of the flesh, the spirit of the flesh, this worldly spirit, is one of immorality, impurity, licentiousness, idolatry, sorcery, hatreds, rivalry, jealousy, outbursts of fury, acts of selfishness, dissensions, factions, occasions of envy, drinking bouts and orgies. When we cooperate with these things, we cooperate with the spirit of this world, and we make ourselves one with the spirit of this world, and that is not a good thing. Right? We don't want to awaken these things or bring spiritual harm to ourselves and to others. What should we do instead? St. Paul talks about the fruits of the Holy Spirit just right after that in Galatians chapter 5, verses 22 and 23. He says the fruits of the Spirit are love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, gentleness, generosity, faithfulness, and self-control. When we give into these spirits, we're cooperating with the Holy Spirit of God, love of our neighbor. These are good things that then bless us and bless the world around us. So take the lesson from horror movies. Rather than wake up spirits that will ruin our lives and lead us on the path to hell, wake up the fruits of the Holy Spirit, which bring joy to our life. God bless you. Have a great week and go Catholic Jacks.